afraid, emotions getting in your way, afraid. But why you let me fall in love if you're afraid to commit? And don't call me in the middle of the night and say that you're not able to be loved. That's not right. No, I don't wanna be that one. Still a million miles from you, so I'm gonna let you go. Oh boy, if you only knew, not a day goes by without you on my mind. You couldn't go on together. You said nothing lasts forever, though you can't deny. Hold it all inside. No, you can trust me. Just close your eyes, knowing that I'm around. I'll be around. Yeah. You're not scared of love, you're scared of love. Alright, alright, enough. Just tell me if you want my love or not, or not. 'Cause I don't wanna be that one. Still a million miles from you, yeah. So I'm gonna let you go. Oh boy, if you only knew, not a day goes by without you on my mind. You couldn't go on together. You said nothing lasts forever, though you can't deny. Hold it all inside. No, you can trust me. Just close your eyes, knowing that I'm around. I don't wanna be that one. No, still a million miles from you. So I'm gonna let you go. You go. Oh boy, if you only knew, not a day goes by without you on my mind. You couldn't go on together. You said nothing lasts forever, though you can't deny. Hold it all inside. No, you can trust me. Just close your eyes, knowing that I'm around.
Tell him I need my money right now. Promise the juice, they stole out my crown. Yeah. Sorry to tell you, I know my value. I'm gonna recoup, yeah. But don't waste my energy, my energy. I don't got much, don't be wasting all my energy. I keep it tight, don't let nobody get close to me. My heart is right, don't question my integrity. No, I thought we would be just fine, and I thought your heart was like mine. But let me find out, you've been going around throwing shots, running plots. Come on, man, tryna block my blessings, but no need for comparisons. What's from me won't be from me. Yeah, I'ma go through just to grow through. But pay me what you owe me for, I make what you've been saying about me true, true. Tell him I need my money right now. Promise the juice, they stole out my crown. Yeah. Sorry to tell you, I know my value. I'm gonna recoup, yeah. Don't waste my loyalty. I let you in back then because I couldn't see. But now it's clear you ain't ever been true to me. My intuition ain't ever lied, I had to leave. Handle your business, do what you think you need to do to get your revenge. But you won't break me, God as my witness. Past the point of no return, I'm on a mission. Tryna block my blessings, but no need for comparisons. What's from me won't be from for me. Yeah, I'ma go through just to grow through. But pay me what you owe me for, I make what you've been saying about me true. True. Tell him I need my money right now. Probably the juice they stole out my crown. Yeah. Sorry to tell you, I know my value. I'm gonna recoup it. Don't waste my.
She's putting all of her cards down on the table, knowing there's no way that she'll be able to win this one. But she's somebody else in the making. First, she just gotta stop all the faking, and she'll be there. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Somebody say, don't be afraid of loving yourself, 'cause that is all you got in the end. You got in the end. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like this forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Talking to myself 'cause I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself 'cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that'll make her feel better? Make her feel better. And that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Yeah, that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Talking to myself 'cause I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself 'cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own.
Yeah. I want a house in the hills I pay big bills for. I ain't got in pocket. I wanna empty out my wallet. I wanna stop motion, stand still. Wallace and Gromit. I wanna talk more endlessly. I wanna neurotically vomit. I want more dollars from my mama. I want a palace in Prada. I want a Gucci bag where I can store my sorrows and hardships. I wanna gold plate my partners. I want endless tomorrows. I want a lot more than I got right now. But that's the problem. You could give me every little thing I'd ever want, but I'd never have enough till the day I had it all. Yeah, you can give me every little thing I ever want, but I'd never have enough till the day I had it all.
Oh, I see what you want, baby, but it might be
just a little more than I can give you.
On second thought, I want $1 for everyone, not just for my mama. I want to hit the ball out on random pedestrians. I want my questions to be answered till my brain bored and questionless. I want more self-assurance. I don't ever want to second guess. I want someone to shut the fuck up. Less he trying to tell me yes again. I want so many best friends that I can't tell what friendship is. I want the diamonds, gold, and glitter. I want fast cars I'll never whip. I want it all till I'm empty in my castle of everything.
Oh, I see what you want, baby, but it might be just a little more than I can give you.
I want a cushy job that pay big bills and cheap thrills. Wanna mob out with my homies like Timmy, Tommy, and Dill. I'm not trying to be famous, okay, maybe a lil. Since I'm a rapper, I should buy me some grills and gold frills that I can sleep on while I contemplate pills and peep on, hold still. Might sedate you, just a fire at will. I got an appetite for hardship, big fish meets krill. Don't sleep, don't spill, I ain't got my fill. I want the beauty queen to make me show my pearly whites. The type of movie scene that make you count your blessings twice. It's not the only thing that's on my list, I checked it twice and sent it off to Santa's elves like I've been playing nice.
I see what you want. Oh, I see what you want. Oh, I see what you want. But it might be a little more than I give you.
You broke my heart. All right, guys, listen.
A million times.
You guys asked for it,
Count the time.
so you better help me test it out.
Made you cry. Oh, it's such a mess.
You
now.
asked
And
for it, so you gotta help me test it out. We're getting ready to see if this discussion section works. I have an idea, but first I gotta see if it works. So I need some of you guys to pull up into the Zoom link. Make sure that you hit the Zoom link if you want to get in on the discussion. Got a new layout. I think you guys might like it. I think you might like it. It may work, it may not. We'll see. I have a feeling it's going to be a delay, but we're going to see in a second. I could skip past this, but I like the song so much.
To work things out. To work things out. To work things out.
And I have to check for delays. I had to reroute the audio
To work things
a whole bunch of different ways.
To work things out.
You know, this stuff takes a lot of work. And you gotta kind of like be a low-key nerd to figure this shit out. I see why so many people just say, man, fuck that, I'm gonna just do StreamYard. Cause they look at my show and they be like, oh man, look at that work, look at the camera, look at the setup, look at how'd you do that, Like, bro, you don't wanna know. You gotta figure out a lot of bullshit. It's not that easy. Not as easy as it seems. But it should work out fine. What up, Chaos? Javaro is here. My man Javaro is here. He's in the Javaro's is over in the chat. He's waiting. If you guys are in the chat, you may not be able to. Well, we gotta see how the echoes. I gotta see. That's what I'm saying. We gotta do some audio tests. I don't think we'll be able to watch YouTube and Zoom at the same time. Princessa is over at Zoom. She's waiting. What up, Princessa? We gotta see how this works. Oh shit, BGS shared this video. Shout out to everybody from BGS side. Shout out to everybody who supports BGS. I just noticed that BGS shared the video. BGS Ibmore. He shared the video. Welcome, you guys. This is an offshoot of Rich People Read. This is an offshoot. This is a group discussion. We're getting ready to test it out. Do me a favor, Javaro, Princessa, you guys over there at Zoom, unmute your mic. You don't have to come on camera. Just unmute your mic. Javaro is there. Javaro, you there? You know what? I can't hear you. So hold on one second. See, we got some shit to do. I got some things to fix. Hold on one second, bro. Ah, that's why I can't hear you. All right, Javaro, go ahead and say something. Yes, sir. My man. I'm good. Hold on one second. So now I got a couple different ways to do this. So we can swing over. What up, JT? So if I swing over here and swing to the discussion page. It's not doing what I want. Okay, Javaro, go ahead and just say something. Okay. Yeah, I can hear you. So it swings over, it shows your screen, but it doesn't show all of us. I want it to show all of us. Another thing it doesn't do is I don't think people can hear you over here for whatever reason. Hold on one second. See, I'm saying activate system capture, but I don't think that it's running it. Who is in the chat right now? If anybody in the chat that's watching this only on YouTube, say something. Just shout me out over in the YouTube, because I need to do a test, and I can't use my voice. Unfortunately, I can't use me. I can't use me. Anybody over? You guys over there already sending super chats. Shout out to Hayaki. Shout out to Hayaki. Shout out to Hayaki bin Israel. He's a soldier. Blessing the channel with a super chat. He says, Hayaki, guidance and protection. Everybody throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Everybody throw your ones up for Hayaki for blessing the channel with the $5 super chat. Okay, cool. So who we have over there? We have Miss Drea is there. Miss Drea is there, and JT Coin Rings is there, hitting us with a super chat at the same time. Everybody throw your ones up to JT.
Being number one isn't easy.
All right, cool. So here's the thing. I need to know if you guys can hear my man Javaro. So Javaro, do me a favor. Count to 10. Okay, so JT and Drea, did you guys hear Javaro count just now? So you heard nothing. Okay, so Drea says she heard nothing. So I need to do some audio rerouting. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, you guys. They didn't hear you count at all, but I'm gonna fix that. Let me see. I am going to fix that. All right. I'm going to try one thing, and then I'm going to try something else after that. Okay, Javaro, do me a favor. Count to 10 one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, did you guys hear Javaro count that time? Okay. You're going to hear the intro music. The music is an underbid. No. I'm working. No. Here, go play. I can't. I'm working. Okay, so they heard you that time. Okay, the problem is I didn't hear you. So everybody heard my man that time. The problem is I heard absolutely nothing. So I have to fix that. So if I was to reroute, hold on one second. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna work it out, you guys. All right, I'm gonna work it out. We're gonna make this work. Oh, Princessa is speaking, I think. I think Princessa was speaking. See, it shows me visually, but I'm going to make it so. So
I heard
if I
him
have
count.
Javaro talking, if I route you.
Did you hear me, Shannon?
Hold on, Javaro.
Can you hear me at all, Shannon?
Thank you guys for your patience and me working out this,
I don't
this
think he
technical
can hear
shit
you.
that is most people.
Right, so we can hear
I'll say
each other, but he
85% of
can't
people
hear
won't figure
us.
this shit out because it's complicated over here.
I think everybody
But it
need to
makes
come
for
on
great
Zoom.
production value. So
This
if
is funny.
If I route my system to VB cable, if I route my system,
So we could talk mad junk about him right now. He wouldn't even know.
No, he ain't gonna.
all right. Now,
This is absolutely hilarious.
all right. Question. I heard somebody say this is absolutely hilarious. That had to be Princessa. So here's the question for everybody. And I may not have to change any of that. Did you guys, okay, Princessa, do me a favor, love. Count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, now, casual observer. Did you guys hear Princessa count to 10 just now? Because I heard her perfectly. Did you guys hear Princessa count to 10 just now? Because I heard her perfectly.
Just come on Zoom. Just come to Zoom.
Okay, no, but listen, but people are going to be watching this at YouTube. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Your boy fixed it. Hey, we all together. Now, here's the thing. The way Zoom is switching back and forth, right now, the Zoom is switching back and forth from the screen of the person that's talking. But if I was to switch to this, I think everybody can be seen. Hold on one second. There we go. That's a little bit sexier. Now we're a little bit sexier. Now we are a little bit sexier. And here's the thing. I don't need to be over here. So if I was to hide my self view, that leaves just you guys over here. I'm going to move this logo. Oh, no, we're going to keep that right there. We're going to move this logo down over here. And we good to go. I think we good to go. We about as good to go as we going to get. We about as good to go as we going to get, you guys. Okay. See, now, I didn't have this set up, everybody. I didn't have this set up originally when you guys were saying that we should have a discussion, a panel discussion. They have the option to come on camera. Right now, we see Boldly Una's company logo. We see my man Javaro chilling in his car with his African print mask on. You guys can see their icons, which they can change. You can see their names. And when they speak, you can hear them. And if they ever want to come on camera, they'll show up. And this will be the screen for the discussion. Hold on one second. One other thing I want to change is I want to get rid of the meeting controls. How does the meeting controls disappear? I think they're supposed to automatically disappear, no? Hold on. Not sure why. Anyways, that don't matter. I'll figure that out later. All right, you guys. Everybody's here. Everybody's here. So listen, we're gonna now. Thanks to you guys, we're gonna now. Here's the question, and I'm gonna ask you, Princessa and Javar. Okay, what did you guys vote? Did you guys want us to have discussions after each chapter, or did you guys want us to talk about the books after the whole book is done?
Well, for me, I wanted it to be more effective. If you're gonna read, let's finish the whole book before we start discussing, because it could be definitely long. I mean, your sidebars are lit, so let's keep the sidebars, keep the reading, and then once we're done, maybe we can interject, or we could, if that's too much, then after the book, like they say, jot down your notes and then have one big discussion.
What do you think, Princess?
Either or.
No, I didn't vote, but that's what I'm leaning towards. We're talking about elevating ourselves, so let's elevate our intellect. Take notes, go back, review things, and then come to the discussion prepared. So.
But what if it's a lot? Like, for instance, so you guys are saying if we read at the end of the book, would you remember what you want to talk about, even if it's a hot topic, or maybe we read something that's real spicy in chapter 2? We read 15 chapters. We read 15 chapters over at Think and Grow Rich. If we wait till 15th chapter, is that where you say, oh, by the way, 3 weeks ago, I had these notes I want to talk about? You don't think that can turn into a 6-hour live, and we be talking about stuff, and people are like, I don't even want to discuss that. Oh yeah, I remember. What?
It can.
It is possible.
Yes, it definitely can, but there's a way to work around that, because I've been a part of other reading groups, and a lot of times we don't always have a full discussion during the reading, but after we complete the entire book, we go into our major discussion. Then there's other ones where we discuss it every week, or we meet twice a week. So what you could possibly do is have weekly discussions or bi-weekly discussions and adapt it according to the length of the book.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. But I don't think everyone's going to say something on each chapter either. Sometimes people just want to observe. Like me, I like to listen. I mean, I have my perspectives too, but I don't always have something to say. So, it definitely going to move quick. I don't think everyone's going to say. I don't think everybody's going to have something to say, like, all the time.
Got it.
I was just thinking that, because how many people are really going to pull up, Shan?
See,
let's be honest.
No, but look, Miss Drea, she just wrote, she's like, Shannon can really talk. Have y'all forgot?
But Shannon ain't the only one here, though.
Yeah, I know. I could, you know what, Drea, though? I can hush up when everybody else is talking. Like if Princessa or Javaro wants to get in and they saying something, because I don't know everything. And so, I'll shut the fuck up. I will shut the fuck up and listen, especially if they're dropping something that maybe, and a lot of times, you know what I've noticed? As I read, I'm reading to make sure I'm audibly clear, and I won't comprehend or digest stuff the way I really am normal, like the way I read books, the way I read stuff. Sometimes I go back and I'll read a particular paragraph or a sentence 3 or 4 times, just so I can digest what I'm reading. But here I can't do that. So when I'm reading, sometimes I'll go over something and I'll be like, damn, I want to like process that, but I can't. I got to keep flowing. And so I know I could be long-winded, but I'll shut up, especially if you guys are turning around and bringing up stuff that I probably didn't catch in the chapter. So I hear you. Here's what I was thinking. This is what I was going to propose. Why don't we vote by way of numbers after each chapter, whether we do a lot, whether we continue? Because, see, I could switch. Like, for instance, right now, I switched to the monologue picture. So this is all in the same system. So right now, this is me welcome everybody to Rich People Read. Well, we read a book a month, blah, 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 blah. Then I switch over here to the book reading, and this is the screen that scrolls the book. And so I'm over here. After that, I can simply come over here to the discussion panel, and now we're in the discussion screen. And so it's all in the same system. Now, if over here or as I'm reading, I say, okay, listen, guys, do you guys want to have a discussion today? Or do y'all want to just forget about it? If you want to have a discussion, everybody put a 1 in the chat, but only put a 1 if you're going to come up and talk. I don't want us to have a discussion and you just want to listen at us talk. if you're going to get involved in the discussion of what we just read, the chapter we just read, press 1. If you're not going to come over to Zoom and get involved and you don't, then don't say shit. Also, if you would like to be in the audience and listen to people talk about it, press 2. So if you're going to come up, press 1. If you'd like to hear us talk about it, press 2. And if we get enough number 1s, would that be cool to go ahead and just do it right after the end of the chapter or no? Or you still prefer us to do it later? Uh-oh, wait. I know you talking. Hold on. I got to switch back. Okay, go ahead. What do you think? What do you think about that?
I said that definitely changed the dynamics of who gonna pull up. Now you know who gonna pull up for real. If you're gonna pull up, if you press 1, you have to pull up.
Exactly.
You don't go pull up, right? Exactly.
It's like, yo, if you press 1, if you want to come up and talk about this, press 1. And it's like, oh shit, Javar wants to come up. Princessa wants to come. Lakeisha wants to come up. BGS wants to come up. You know, Erica wants to come. It's like, oh, y'all want to pull up like that? Because that chapter may be like a real spicy chapter. And then they were like, yo, I got some shit to say. And I don't want to wait 3 weeks from now to talk about it. Then we'll do it. But if we don't get enough number 1. Now, it may be a lot of number 2s, people that just want to sit back and listen at us talk. Because maybe they need something to help them get through their workday, or maybe they're at the gym working out and they just want to hear people talk. But we don't care about we do care, but we're not concerned with the people who want to listen at us. If we get enough number 1s that want to come up, then we'll do it. That's what I was thinking. Right. That way, it's kind of like, okay, we helping out everybody. It's like, we're still going to have the end of the book conversation at the end of the book. But then if something's so pressing that people want to discuss it, they voted on coming up and having it at the end of the show.
But don't stop the restriction there, Shan.
What's the restriction again? Remind me.
You just said that you needed enough people to vote number 1 that they will pull up. So when they vote number 1 and you say we're going to do it, give them a minute or 2 to actually pull up. Because if they don't, then we're not going to continue. I mean, what's the point?
So open up the room, and if they show up, then we do it. So as soon as I switch over, everybody's already there.
Right.
All right.
And that also gives people time to pull up and maybe change their avatar or change their name.
I could dig that.
Because, you know, we use these things for work. So sometimes our government name jump up there and we don't want that up there.
All right. I can dig that. All right. Here's a question for everybody in the chat. Because what do we got? We got 35 people in the chat. So we got 35 people watching the show. And I'm simulcasting this to YouTube, to Twitter, to Twitch. It's on Facebook in 3 different locations, and it's on YouTube in 2 different locations. Here's a question for you guys. For those that don't know, Rich People Read is a book club over at my YouTube channel, Shannon Rawls. And we read a book a month to help us in the ways of the successful through the power of reading. That's the whole purpose of us having a book. And so far we've read Think and Grow Rich. That's what we read kind of last month and most of this month. We just finished today the Moynihan Report. And I think it would have been a good discussion if I would have had all this shit together then. Today, the Moynihan Report. We will be reading a new book starting on Monday. And we're going to read that all of January. And so if you guys are going to join us and listen to the book club, if you're going to join the book club, listen to me read these books to you guys. If you're in the chat, do me a favor, put number 5 if you would like to have discussions after each chapter, or put number 6 if you would like to have discussions, wait until the book is finished and have it at the end of the book after the entire book is read. So put 5 in the chat if you want to have discussions after each chapter to discuss that chapter, or put 6 if you'd like to have discussions to wait until the end of the book where we can have a global discussion on the entire book.
What's the new book, Shannon?
I'm not telling you yet. JT Coin Rings wants 5. KRM 24/7 says 5. Toya says 5. Jackie Jack says 5. M Mills says 5. Drea says 6. Erica wants 5. Any more? Anybody else? There's more people in here. Y'all can hit a number. Stop fronting. Hit the numbers, y'all.
I want to pull up.
Hit the numbers.
People scared to pull up, Shannon.
I know, right? They like, we want to listen to y'all. We want to listen, but we don't want to get in on it. That's really what it is. We want to listen, Shan, but we don't want to talk. All right, that's it. So that's how that's gonna go. That's what we'll do.
Every chapter.
And you know what I've noticed? Even now, I don't feel like talking about the Moynihan Report. So remember earlier, Manosphere algorithm. Oh, what up, MA? MA is like 5. Hayakia says Hayakia Ben Azriel says 5. So cool. That's after every show we're gonna have, after every chapter, after every show, we're gonna decide if we're gonna have a panel discussion. The only difference is I'm not gonna automatically do it. Like Javarro and Princessa just agreed. We're not gonna automatically have a discussion after every chapter. It's gonna be a vote depending on the people that even listen to the chapter that day. And if enough people are interested in coming up to discuss it, or somebody has something to say, then and only then will we open up the discussion. If enough people don't want it, then we're gonna just go ahead and shut it down and we'll move on to the next chapter. All right, cool. And here, go ahead, love.
So can we also address a very important part of this, something that we need to establish?
Yes, ma'am.
This is vital. We need a calendar for each of these days. I think we do this on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Rich people read. We need to know who is bringing my wangs that day.
You want flats or drums?
I like drums, but I'll take either.
Okay.
Drumstick.
Everybody, we have to establish a new rule. Princessa says that you have to bring her chicken wangs, not wings. Princessa doesn't want chicken wings. She wants you to bring her chicken wangs. All right. We talk about black culture. We eat chicken wangs in our culture. We leave wings for everybody else. She doesn't
got it flat.
She doesn't care if they flats or drums, but she prefers drums. That's what's up. Exactly. They laughing. See, now you guys, I wish you guys could see the chat. You probably can if you just turn your volume down on YouTube, but I'm not sure. But so that's what we're gonna do. Now here's what I was saying. Like, it is good to have it connected to the chapter. Remember, I was talking about should I end the show and then start a new one? And I was like, yo, I ain't trying to do a whole lot of editing. So I would rather just start a whole new show. But now I realize, even in me setting this up, I don't even want to discuss the Moynihan Report. Not in the manner in which I wanted to an hour ago. And technically I can even throw the damn book back up and then we can go look at the book. I could have it like right here. I have the cover of the report. I could put the book back there. And if you guys say, yo, Shan, run back to that part of the chapter where he talked about black men, where he read in 1950, black men need to be in charge of the household because it was in lockstep that black men's unemployment and welfare went hand in hand with a deviation of 0.91 to get. I'll be able to jump straight over there. But right now, I want to talk about that. Right now, and I know nobody else wants to necessarily talk about that. But the point is, it's working. And so thank you guys. I appreciate you. And see, I just got a notification that somebody else wants to pull up. Oh, Chaos is here. Let me let Chaos in. Did it work? Oh, there he is. What up, Chaos? Oh, he's connecting to audio. Chaos, you there?
Can you hear me good now?
Loud and clear.
Yeah. That's funny because I swear the Zoom updated because I was on the other guy's channel getting a problem, but today it gave a problem. Anyway, I corrected it. So how you doing? I'm good to go. I think the volume sound good. No interruption with Zoom.
No interruptions. You sound loud and clear, crystal clear to me.
Yes. I have one important question because I know you've been going through the Moynihan Report, which is excellent. Mm-hmm. Also, do you know another consecrated has gone into another man that read? I think he wrote a book that's in relationship with the Moynihan Report. Do you want me to give the name of the book?
Yeah. What's the? I think. I think I know what you're talking about. Wait, hold on, real quick. Everybody, throw your ones up. Steven,
Being number one isn't easy.
Because Steven has supported us before, but I don't know if it's Steven Adot, Steven, or Steven Adate. I'm gonna add some spice to it and say Steven Adate. We putting a hyphen on that fucking last name. Steven Adate.
Being number
Everybody
one isn't easy.
Throw your ones up for Steven Adate. He says, "Thank you for the inspiration and education you have provided to my life." Well, I appreciate you, and Steven Adate, I will continue. My pledge to you, Steven, especially when you give me super chats like this to help support the platform, I'll continue to do it, man. Chaos, I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the book that was written in response to the Moynihan Report?
It's called Freedom Is Not Enough.
Yes, I saw that in Google when I was doing research on the book. Tell me what you got to say about that.
No, I was able to get it from Mr. Agnostic Speaks. I haven't read it yet, but I've been trying to find the actual PDF of the Moynihan Report when I found Google Doc. So I might just read or look at this one first before the Moynihan Report, because he does give his take on it.
Does he give his take on the Moynihan Report at the same time of giving the Moynihan Report itself?
You know, that's a very good question, because I think, when was the date this book was released? Let's check.
I don't know. Well, it's obviously after 1965. I would suggest if he doesn't,
because the Moynihan Report came out in the 60s?
Yeah, 65, December 65.
So I would say maybe a year or two later, he came up with his own book, because first of all, you can't include the Moynihan Report unless you read it. And the man that must have read to give his take on it, on freedom, where it said freedom is not enough. And I'm looking at it now. When was it?
What I've seen, he did a lot of breakdown in it. He even discussed, he took it back to slavery. He discussed a lot of things. He discussed the matriarchy. BGS has done some videos on it and spoken on it as well.
I'm trying to zoom in now to find the dates. I always look at the dates. This look like this might be reprinted a couple of times. Last copyright was 2010. Years ago.
Oh, 2010?
Oh,
no, listen.
The Moynihan Report. Daniel Patrick, 1927. Oh, that's when he was born and died. Okay.
Yeah, he was born in 27. It's Chaos. Read the report is an easy read, bro. You'll knock out the entire thing in 30 minutes.
All right, I'll do that. I will do that.
So the PDF is in the description of this video to grab you a PDF copy of the Moynihan Report, and you will. I promise you, when you just sit down, you can sit on the toilet, bro, and you'll be done with the entire report before you finish taking a shit. Trust me, it's that easy of a read. So you'll knock that out, and then come back on the guy's topic. If it's good, and if you say it's good, we'll read that. If it's a worthy read and it's a fast read, if it takes us only like maybe 3 days to read it, breaking it up on a month, I'll dedicate an entire week to this follow up that you mentioned. I saw it in Google, but I didn't pay much attention to it.
Well, I would do this, since you said it's not a long read. I'll see if I can go through that first before you can still. I'll send it. Still, you could look at it, but let me go for Moynihan before I go through, because his book's a little longer than Moynihan, because it's like 282 pages. So
it's a book. Okay.
Yeah, so I better off going with Moynihan before, I just present because none of them mentioned it, but I'll go for Moynihan to be respectful.
Okay.
Since you mentioned it. It's shorter. And I'm not saying I don't mind reading books that's length, but like I said, most of us we have to make the time to read anything over 150 pages. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you. All right, cool. All right. Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like everything is working. Everything is working as normal. The system is set. I've already set it as a preset in my computer. So all I got to do is click a link and everything will snap in place. The audio is good for the people that's going to come up.
Everything's linked up. I don't know what system you do. I had to talk to Love, bro, because I had to set myself just like this. Not just perfect, but just enough, man. Just sync up
I got you, bro. I use Ecamm. So the software. So for those that want to know, the software that I use is Ecamm. So now the thing it's a caveat here. So everybody uses StreamYard, right? Everybody just fires up StreamYard and has discussion panels. But I want to be
depending on the package. Yeah, depending on the package.
I like to be a little bit more immersive in the way I want my logo where I want it. Like right here, see, like on the screen, I can move my logo. You guys are watching on YouTube. You can see me swirling my logo around. I could put my logo wherever I want. That's how I want my stuff. I could have this book wherever I want. I want this book right here. I could put, and then I got two scrolling. So Ecamm is way more powerful than Restream or StreamYard. It's shitting on both of them, to be honest with you. But the problem is two things. One, Ecamm is Mac only. It is not for PC. So if you guys do not use a Mac, you cannot use Ecamm. You have to have a Mac. That's number one.
Even if the Mac is outdated, like if we have an old MacBook, it will not work.
I don't know how old it can be. I use my Mac. All my equipment. This is a 2020 16-inch MacBook, and all my iMacs and all the iMacs in my office are new. So I don't know. I don't know how old it'll go. But if you have a somewhat modern Mac, and you can see the specs at Ecamm, you can use it. That's number one, because it's an actual program on my computer. It's not web based. Ecamm is a computer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's one of
Ecamm.
those devices where when you buy it, you have to buy the program comes with it. You log in and it's logged into the MacBook.
Exactly.
I know. I got that with the Samsung mic, where if you had to pick one of the softwares and it's logged in.
Exactly.
For Mac and Windows. And I'm more of a Windows person. I do have a MacBook with me, but I only have just to understand it. But I'm not really a Mac user. But if it's something if I had to look into, then obviously I could risk it, but that means it better off finding something that's not too new, but a little bit close.
Got you.
Because that's how technology works. Especially if it's only Mac only, definitely you want to have your it has to be updated.
For real.
They're gonna make you buy a new computer just to run these things.
So that's number one. So it's important for you guys to know that the software I use is Ecamm, but it's Mac only. Number two, the callers that call in, you're limited to only 4. You're only, for whatever reason, Ecamm only allows you to have 4 callers call in. So adding yourself, that makes a total of 5 people. It's really cool how it works, but it's still only 4 people. And oftentimes you want to have a discussion panel with more than just 4 callers that call in. That's why StreamYard and Restream allow 10 people total, whereas Ecamm only allows 4. But Ecamm has a workaround. Zoom. With Zoom, you can have 25 people. And so what I'm using is the same setup that Kevin Samlers used. So Kevin and I and Anton, we all use Ecamm. But Anton doesn't like large discussions on his Millionaire Morning Show. So he's okay with just using the built-in callers because he only has one person at a time, right? Kevin, on the other hand, Kevin Samuels, he'll have 15 women trying to get in and call up. Ecamm is not powerful enough to do that. So Kevin has to use Zoom. I use Zoom. And so, I've reached out to Kevin to set it because he has his settings are a little off, and I told him that I'll set it up for him. I'm just waiting on him to respond. But right now, I can have 25 people on this discussion panel right now with 25 little icons showing up for everybody to talk. And it's really, so that's the power. So if you have a Zoom Pro account and you have an Ecamm Pro account and a Mac, you can have a cold-blooded, you could be a cold-blooded a YouTuber. You can have your stuff set up the same. And I'll help you guys. I have no problem with that. So just, that's my setup. But the point is, we're set up, guys. We're good to go. We're not going to really discuss the Moynihan Report at this point. If you want to get a good resource on the Moynihan Report, there's one channel that I suggest that you all subscribe to. And that is BGS Ibmore. Go subscribe to BGS Ibmore. He is who I learned about the Moynihan Report. He is who he put the battery in my back to even learn more about it. And then I turn around and turn it into a book for our book club. And now that I'm glad that we've read it, you guys are now well equipped to have those kind of discussions next year. So if you want to learn more about the Moynihan Report, please go tap in with BGS. He discusses it over there. Also, if you've never read it and this is kind of your first time being here, just go to my channel. You'll see under Rich People Read playlist all the episodes. Just go listen to all the episodes. And of course, you can get the PDF yourself and read it yourself, and you'll be good to go. All right. And I think that's it, man. Now, you guys are wondering what we're reading on Monday. That's going to be a different stream, Javaro. That's going to be a different stream. I'm going to do that one later on today. So I'll give you guys time to get the book that we're actually reading. It's going to be a book that you guys can all get on your electronic. You can get it on your Kindle. You can get it on your iPhone. You can get it on your Android, or you can get it on your iPad. It doesn't matter. Right, buddy? Okay. All right. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for tuning in to Rich People Read. And I think that's it. You guys over at Zoom, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for helping me test this out. I really needed you guys, and you guys pulled up and showed out, especially my soldiers, Princessa and Javaro. Thank you. We were talking about it in our back chat. So thank you guys. I appreciate your help.
You're welcome.
All right.
You're
Peace,
welcome,
everybody.
Sean. Bless the love.
Yeah. Escucha. Mío en tu habitación, solo los 2 segundos que hay que detener. Porque si no siento tu voz o tu olor, te extraño y te quiero ver. Quiero ver. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada. Me haces falta, bebé. Dime qué tengo que hacer pa' tenerte de una vez, pa' no poderte perder. Dulce, eres mi bombón. Te quiero melocotón. Por ti corro un maratón. Solo de la dirección. Tú y yo, queriendo más amor. Pa' mí no es suficiente. Yo quiero tu calor. Tú y yo, con esa conexión. Somos lo que la gente no ha visto de los dos. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada. Mira, somos perfectos. Es algo indiscutible. Mi estilo y tu estilo no están disponibles. Solo soy sensible cuando te tengo porque eres irresistible. Tus labios combinan con tus ojos porque eres tan pretty que hasta yo de eso miento. Chica, necesito mis anteojos. Quiero verte en noche hermosa de todos modos. Tú y yo, queriendo más amor. A mí no es suficiente. Yo quiero tu calor. Tú y yo, con esa conexión. Somos lo que la gente no ha visto de los dos. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada.